Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Jacqueline Matter. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Our top story tonight, the eye of Hurricane Maria has left Puerto Rico, but the monster storm still pounding the island with strong winds and rain. The storm wiping out power, causing major flooding on that island.
Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan to let us know the conditions of that storm now. Bob?
2/3 of the island experienced hurricane force winds. It really expanded its wind field once it lost the center eye, and a second one developed just before it made landfall as a Category 4 early this morning. And now it continues to bring, unfortunately, life-threatening mudslides and flash flooding as it's grabbing all this moisture from the Caribbean and wrapping it right into the center now, which has emerged out over the Atlantic Ocean. But you can see these three separate bands. Those are very heavy rain bands that continue to move in that direction. So the flooding is not over, despite the fact the winds are lessening across the island here. Flooding is going to be a huge concern tonight and tomorrow morning. Winds are down now to 110, so it's lost its major category status once it drops below 3. It does that. The wind gusts, though, at 130 miles an hour. It's moving to the northwest at 12. The pressure has come way up at 957. We were expecting this, but not as a significant drop like we're seeing with this one as a result of the mountainous terrain of Puerto Rico. And you can see what's happening. It's going to gain strength again, become a major hurricane as early as tomorrow, and then continue to move off to the north. It will weaken somewhat as it moves over some rather cooler water and some shear going on. By Monday, it should be down to a Category 1. It could still have an impact, though, on the northeast United States. Long-range models indicate it'll get very close, but the center now emerging off of Puerto Rico, but still very heavy rainfall occurring there, and still some strong winds as well, with hurricane force winds being felt on the western edge and tropical storm force on the eastern edge at this point. And again, the storm continues to move off to the northwest. The low pressure, the tropical storm Jose, is going to grab it a little bit and move it to the north, so it will keep it away from Florida. So no worries there. I know there's been some internet posts going around on the social media suggesting we still have a chance of getting there. It's not going to happen. Some showers and storms have been around. Downtown Sarasota, Longboat Key, even Siesta in the north end got some showers. Still some rain out there, all moving off to the west, and Northport near Venice also getting some rain near Warm Mineral Springs. Some pretty moderate to heavy downpours at times. More on your forecast coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Bob. Now that Hurricane Irma has come and gone, Suncoast tourism officials are looking to clean up concerns that visitors may have.
Local hotels have been booked, with those still dealing with power outages. ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo is live in Siesta Key with more on the storm's tourism impact. Dwayne?
Well, guys, as more homes get electricity restored, more hotel rooms are becoming available. At the same time, other tourist spots on the mainland and here on Siesta Key are all open and back to normal.
Although Florida destinations like the Florida Keys and Miami Beach may have been hit pretty hard, Visit Sarasota County President Virginia Haley says it's all about letting tourists know the Suncoast was not impacted the same way.
I think our industry is very resilient. We were so lucky in our community to escape major damage.
She says one of the keys to recovery is research, which includes tourists' concerns about visiting.
We actually have an emergency research project, and we'll be talking to our consumers so we know in the coming months what their thoughts are.
A sudden break in the action when the hurricane hit, but quick to reopen thereafter.
Ringling Museum, it took till Sunday before they opened. So we let people know what's open, what's closed. Most of the hotels, luckily, were open. The beaches opened right away.
But the point, according to Haley, is being honest and transparent with potential visitors when it comes to these hurricanes.
We link directly to the Sarasota County Government Emergency Operations site on their website to ours, and make sure we're sharing those messages immediately after the storm.
Hotels are impacted as well. Siesta Key Beachside Villas General Manager Kurt Andrew says many of their international customers have been replaced with powerless residents and out-of-state relief workers.
Lots of people from Sarasota, and then we've had people from Naples and Fort Myers that, have more problems than just electricity, and they've been staying with us.
So hotel managers expect rentals in the coming weeks to decline as people clean up after Irma.
They're spending money on fixing their home or, that sort of thing.
Now, the only tourist asset that was closed is the Venice Pier. Obviously, some significant damage. But the good news is that local restaurants and the beach in that area are still open. Scott, Jackie, back to you.
All right, thank you, Dwayne. Florida will begin a post-Hurricane Irma marketing plan to lure tourists back to the Sunshine State. Governor Rick Scott announcing today that Visit Florida will lead a mega marketing campaign in both domestic and international markets. Before Irma, Florida was on pace to top last year's 113 million visitors. The state has yet to calculate the potential economic impact that the storm had on tourism. However, House Speaker Richard Corcoran says the legislature could support post-disaster marketing.
That is the kind of expenditures that I think, as a legislative body, we would warrant that they should go out and do it, and they benefit the entire state, and we know that they do have value.
During the 2017 legislative session, Scott and the Senate maintained $76 million in state funding for Visit Florida after battling with House leaders.
An update tonight in the investigation of a South Florida nursing home. The Agency for Healthcare Administration suspending the license of the Rehabilitation Center at Hollywood Hills today. The nursing home had 9 patients die after Hurricane Irma knocked out its air conditioning. The agency previously banned the facility from admitting new patients and from receiving Medicaid. The facility filed a lawsuit trying to block those orders.
Volunteers are still needed to distribute food to those impacted by the storm. The Food Bank of Manatee will have 2 more days of food distribution. The organization is now looking for individuals to help tomorrow afternoon from 3 to 4:30 p.m. and on Friday from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. The distribution will be at the Renaissance in Bradenton. If you're interested in helping, you can contact the Food Bank to register.
A woman is in custody tonight after being charged with several car burglaries and credit card fraud in Siesta Key. Sarasota County Sheriff's deputies began the investigation in July when a man reported his credit card stolen from his car. An online purchase was then made with the card after the burglary and was delivered to a home in Sarasota. Detectives found surveillance video showing a woman going through cars at the victim's home. A second victim then reported his credit card stolen. 20-year-old Sarah Young is now charged with burglary and credit card fraud. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight.
Changes to the new City of Sarasota budget, why there are concerns regarding multiple new positions.
Now you can win a $50 Visa. It's easy. Just enter the word of the week at mysuncoast.com. This week's word is fall. We'll pick a winner each week. Good luck.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
When you want to get away from it all, to a place where you can do everything, or nothing at all, surrounded by natural beauty and all the modern amenities you might desire, then you'll want to be here at the Wannabe Inn on the beautiful shores of Manasota Key, Florida. To plan your escape, log on to wannabeinn.com.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Credit card debt can ruin your life. If you owe $10,000 and minimum payments are siphoning away your paycheck each month, you can get debt-free in less time than you think.
I've paid $800 a month for the past 3 years and haven't changed the balance on my credit card.
Get debt-free now has a program to reduce your debt, stop the harassing phone calls, avoid financial ruin, and settle for less than you owe.
I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
You're pre-approved for our special hardship program if you owe $10,000 or more. Upon payment of your new lower balance, your debt will finally shrink until you are debt-free.
My family no longer has 30 years of payments ahead of us at 20% interest.
There's no fees until you see results. So call now, make one monthly program payment, and free up your cash. Resolve your debt.
Call 800-685-6422, 800-685-6422.
When severe weather strikes, trust ABC 7 First Alert Weather. We're here for you.
We are now just 3 days away from the start of the 2017 World Rowing Championships. Participants are getting in some last-minute practice sessions at Nathan Benderson Park. Close to 1,000 athletes from 70 different countries will be taking part in the rowing regatta. The event will kick off Saturday and will run through October 1st. A team from Mexico is already here. They say they were pleasantly surprised to see the venue not damaged by Irma.
It's a really good opportunity to have a different experience, to learn a lot of things, to see a lot of different technique and boats, and it's really exciting.
An opening ceremony festival for the championships will take place Saturday beginning at 5 o'clock. There will be live music, fireworks, and activities for the whole family, and you do not need a ticket to attend that opening ceremony. City of Sarasota has a new budget. The changes include staffing a new department as well as multiple new positions. ABC 7's Bobeth Yates is here with more on the concerns over this new city budget. Bobeth?
Well, we're just about 10 days away from the implementation of the city's new fiscal year. And with that, a new budget that commissioners just passed.
I just was disappointed in this budget.
Commissioner Hagan Brody and Mayor Shelley Freeland Eddy were among the two city lawmakers who cast dissenting votes against the $202 million 2017-2018 budget. Among their concerns, the 12 new positions that were created.
I have no problem with police officers and grounds crew and garbage men, but we have a lot of additional employees that are going to be requiring a lot of revenue in the future that are middle management.
Some of those middle management positions are for the newly created planning department. For the last several years, the city has outsourced its planning needs, but many complained that process was inadequate, and the need for the new positions is not only necessary, but vital to the city's existence.
When you have somebody coming in proposing a development, they're going to impact everything in our community. All of these impacts, you have to plan for them. If you don't plan for them, then you have haphazard growth.
Jan Ahern Koch is among the three commissioners in support of the budget. Koch says the new positions will help the city address residents' concerns.
The community is a little bit frustrated, and rightfully so, that we have the traffic that we have not done a comprehensive citywide traffic study for 20 years. And we want the staff to have the ability and the tools to do the same thing that cities are doing everywhere else. And so in order to have a planning department, you have to staff it.
Brody says he's not against the idea of staffing the planning department, but doesn't think the timing and the approach is right.
We're 2 steps ahead of where we should be. I understand that we need to grow as the city grows, but we need to let increased development and the growth of the city that is naturally going to come to us and let that mature before making the expenditures.
Now, that view was overruled and the budget passed 3-2. It's also important to note that this year's budget is decreasing. It went from $206 million to $202 million. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Bobeth. Up next, Bob Harrigan with your First Alert weather forecast.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. AndServices.com. AndServices.com.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
If you're only hungry for a slice of apple pie, why buy the whole pie? And you certainly wouldn't want to pay for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So if you don't use your cell phone that much, why get charged for a plan that's too big, or even an unlimited plan? Luckily, there's still a wireless company that shares your values. Welcome to Consumer Cellular. Our average customer pays about $25 a month for everything they need. Many pay even less, as plans start at just $10 a month. You'll get a straightforward bill that's easy to understand, with no surprises, and all the attention you deserve from our friendly customer service team. No wonder Consumer Cellular has received J.D. Power Awards for highest customer service. Plus, if you're an AARP member, you'll receive special discounts. It's easy to switch. You can even keep your phone and your number. So stop paying for more than you need and start your 30-day risk-free trial today. Call 1-800-468-1930. Go online or visit a Target store today.
Attention, Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you getting all the benefits you're entitled to? Did you know there may be money available to lower your medical prescription costs? Call Health Markets and we'll tell you if you qualify.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Jeetsi. It's a new Medicare year. That means more changes and more confusion. The key question is, what can you do now to ensure you get the care you need in the coming year?
Call Health Markets today. You may qualify to save money on prescriptions. We'll help you find plans that may cost less, cover more, and could even lower your prescription costs to increase your savings. We help you find all the benefits you're entitled to, and we do it at no cost.
Make sure you have what you need to get the care that's right for you.
Find out if you qualify to receive extra help with your prescriptions. Call the number on the screen now. Representatives are standing by.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC 7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. AndServices.com. AndServices.com.
Well, some showers have been blowing up here across parts of the Suncoast. Not everyone getting in the act, but it's been fairly moderate to heavy rainfall at times for places like Northport, spreading off into East Venice and also Siesta Key. North Siesta Key had some rain. Lido, Longboat Key, and now into Bradenton. All this moving off to the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour. The heavier showers now down Port Charlotte and into near Northport. That activity, again, spreading off to the west. You can see Sumter Boulevard getting some rainfall all the way down into West Price, and then right there near Heron Creek over to Warm Mineral Springs. They already had a brief shower about an hour ago. Another one moving through and heading toward the Venetian right now. You can see that along I-75. And near the Plantation, they had a little bit of rainfall and not much right there in the island. Some rain here has been moderate at times, moving across parts of our area, and that continues to head to the west. These showers are just popping up right there along Cortez Avenue, spreading off toward Cortez and eventually toward Holmes Beach here in just a little bit. This is just north of the airport. The airport has only picked up about 2/10 of an inch of rain, so it gives you a little idea how quickly these are moving and how weak they are in terms of any kind of severe weather. We don't anticipate any with these. Well, the dry air is thinning out over the top of us, but it's going to be replaced here tomorrow as high pressure builds in right over the top of us. So our rain chances will drop down to 20% for Thursday, but then bounce quickly back up to 50% on Friday as a result of that east to northeasterly wind flow. And you can just see a well-defined eye now. It's starting to get even better organized. Just a short period of time. It has moved over in the water, and now we're starting to see a well-defined eye with Maria. Some light rain now at the airport. It's 82, and the dew point is at 75. The high today was a few degrees above average. 73 was the morning low. That was 1 degree shy of the average, and 8.75 inches of rainfall. We're over 3 inches above average and 14 above average for the year. Well, overnight, a few evening showers and then partly cloudy. To start the day off tomorrow should be nice and sunny, a few clouds in the afternoon. And the story is that this is a devastating storm for Puerto Rico. Most of the island now. In fact, the ABC News is reporting 100% of the island without electricity. And this, just about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago, Irma knocked out power to over 1 million people in Puerto Rico, and they just got that back up. So this is just a devastating storm. And this one here is saving us. This is Jose, which will be spinning around here. As a result of Jose, the lower pressure will not allow high pressure to build in, which would normally force that storm more toward Florida or the Carolina coast, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And now you can see as it emerged out over into the water now, we're starting to see another eye, although the central dense overcast is there. There's an eye now, which is developing once again. A tremendous amount of rain still expected over Puerto Rico through the night and tomorrow morning. So flash flooding, life-threatening mudslides expected. And there's the forecast path and track, taking it up off toward the north and eventually off to the northeast. There's still a chance it could have an impact on the northeast U.S. later on down the road. And there's another one behind it, but that one's expected to head off to the north. It has a 60% chance of developing over the next 5 days. Northeast winds turn to the north at 5 to 10 knots. Seas will be 1 to 2 feet. And a light chop on the bays and inland waters. The water temperature now at 85 degrees. UV index a 10. And the tides upcoming for Sarasota Bay, low tide at 8:16, another one at 8:21. Tomorrow, sunset at 7:29. A few showers, 74 for a low. These showers coming to an end fairly soon. Partly cloudy, only a 20% chance for rain on Thursday, and then we will see a better chance on Friday, and even Friday evening, 40% chance, 60% on Saturday for afternoon and evening storms, then less activity by the weekend. Linda?
Coming up, we'll tell you where you can have a great Sunday and help hurricane victims.
Tonight, as President Trump meets with world leaders, Republicans in Congress try to revive a health care deal. So what's in the plan? Plus, new questions about the Russia investigation and what's next. World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
It's Lincoln Summer Sales Event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sport Utility for $269 per month, or a 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We have a great selection of certified pre-owned Lincolns. These vehicles have warranties up to 100,000 miles and come with complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Sun Coast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
It's Willamania at the Players Center as the Will Rogers Follies takes the stage September 27th. Part homespun humor and part Ziegfeld Follies, this toe-tapping Tony Award musical is the start of our wild Broadway series. So call the Players at 365-2494 or visit us at theplayers.org. You need to catch Willamania.
Hi, I'm Chef Bob. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday morning on ABC7, where we'll be serving up the most awesome dishes. Then stop by your neighborhood Publix, pick up the recipe card and all the ingredients.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blog, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Hurricanes can cause death and destruction, and a lot of people want to help those affected by these storms.
Well, local musicians are using their talents to raise money for victims. ABC7's Linda Carson has more.
Suncoast musicians will be playing their hearts out this weekend for hurricane victims. Justin Lehman sent the word out to fellow musicians. Let's get together and use our music to help.
In times of disaster, musicians, that's what we do. We get together and we play benefit shows, and I mean, it's a privilege to be a musician and to do that for a living, and the very least we can do is help when we can.
Musicians quickly jumped on board.
As a musician, it's kind of our responsibility to do this when it's time.
So they're holding a fundraiser for the victims this Sunday.
We're going to have a full day long music benefit for Hurricane Irma and just to help relief efforts, and we're going to donate all the money to the Red Cross. We're going to have a silent auction and a raffle, a face painter, and all kinds of stuff, and food trucks.
It'll be at J-Dub's Brewery just off 12th Street.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Every artist is playing 20-minute sets, so just a good communal day. Great music, great musicians, great local musicians. And we're all going to get a chance to do our part and help some of these victims of Hurricane Irma.
It's from noon till 11 p.m. with 17 different acts.
It goes from singer-songwriters to about a trio, maybe like one full band, but mostly solo acts.
Justin will perform.
He began a song, held his hands in the air.
And you can see Sarah at 4 p.m.
Yeah, I wanted to see your face, and you wanted to see mine.
And local favorite Trevor Bystrom will be there too.
I try to speak, but every word turns to mumble. I am gone.
I like to do a lot of original music, so I like a lot of songs off my new album, and then also I'll be playing some covers like Xavier Rudd, Jack Johnson, and Ben Harper style stuff.
The musicians are thrilled to be a part of it.
I love playing these type of events because there's so many musicians around. I get to talk to these musicians, get to see and get to play with them, and just really get to just meet. And with the Irma thing happening, being able to raise money at the same time, it's just like a win-win.
Sarasota's Hurricane Irma Relief Benefit here at J-Dub's, Sunday from noon until 11 p.m. And admission is free. Linda Carson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Certainly some great events across the Suncoast this weekend.
The weather should be cooperating too. And tomorrow night at the UTC, at the main court there, they have Real Men Wear Pink fashion show. I'll be a part of that, so you want to attend that to help the victims of breast cancer.
Look forward to it. Thanks, Paul. World News Tonight is next.
We'll see you again at 11.
Are you Goodwill?
Yes, because when I donate
or shop at Goodwill,
I'm creating a job.
I am Goodwill, yeah.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Need a light bulb? Batteries Plus Bulbs has a huge selection of LEDs starting as low as $1.49.
The one inside the clothes dryer.
Oh, you use the clothes dryer.
Visit batteriesplus.com for a store near you.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on the pedal. You get a clean mop head that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.